Look at you.
All right,
Where, I didn't know you was isolated in San Francisco, son. What happened?
Oh well, you know, I've got to get around the world. I was just bored.
Oh yeah, how bored? What are you doing about all the guys? Oh, where you gone? You gone sideways? There you go.
What's happened?
Technology, yeah? Technology. There you go.
Ah.
What are you doing? Can we just do this in 10 minutes? There you go. This is technology. What charge you got? Ruddock and Tissier? Absolutely none. How you doing about the golf, son? What are you doing about golf?
Oh, it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. I've got me pitching wedge and me sand wedge out in the back garden, and I can chip about 20 yards, and that's it. I'm getting bored, stupid.
I always take a sandwich when I play golf as well. Pitching wedge and a sandwich. You say sandwich. Right, Tiz. Listen, on a serious note, Super Saints. I've been racking my brain, right?
Yep.
I've been racking my brain. How many other players started in the 90s and stayed at one club? And all I can think of was Tony Adams and you.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because when you get into 90s, we got Giggsy, Carragher, Gerrard, Scholes. But from the 80s,
not too many.
Why was that? Did you have a chance to move?
Yeah, I could have joined. I could have joined Spurs race in 1990.
Yeah.
I had a very good chance to do that. That was the closest I came to leaving. I actually spoke to Spurs. They were the only club I ever actually had a conversation with. Chelsea and Liverpool tried a few years after, but I didn't.
I know. When I was at Tottenham, they wanted you. When I went to Liverpool, I know that they was. So was it your choice to stay? Was it?
Yeah. It was always my choice. You know, my agent, Jerome Anderson at the time, always rang me up and presented the opportunities to me. And to be fair to him, whenever I turned around and went, "No, I'm all right. I'm quite happy where I am."
He was human.
Pressurising me into moving, even though he knew he'd probably make a right few bob out of it.
You know why? You know why? He was an Arsenal fan. He didn't want you flying down the wing at Highbury, son. Yeah, like me, right? You got two. How many brothers you got? Two big uns.
Dogs. Yeah, I've got a greater Swiss mountain dog.
Brothers, not dogs.
Oh,
you got a Swiss mountain dog.
Oh, you sound
got a Swiss.
Yeah, I've got three big brothers.
Are they all better players than you as well?
No, don't be ridiculous.
I was in the taxi. Your brother picked me up in Guernsey in the summer and told me all three of them were better players than you. Like, I've got two big brothers. They're better players than me as well. It's funny that, isn't it?
I've got to be honest with you, Rays. One of my brothers is a defender, so he don't really count because they're not proper players.
I said yes. And then
I've got to be honest. My other two brothers had, I would say, equally as much ability as I had.
Were they lazy bees as well? Or did they have a bit about them?
Not really. I mean, Kev was a proper out-and-out goal scorer. He had a chance to join Oxford, but he turned that down.
Yeah.
He got homesick. He didn't really want to leave the island, and the same for my other brother Carl, who actually came to Southampton and had trials at Southampton. Was offered an apprenticeship at Southampton before me and turned it down.
Was he? Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I can understand because I was in Guernsey. Guernsey's my favourite place in the world. On that bay, having a drink outside that hotel on the bay. Cobo Bay. When the mist is coming in, Tiz, the mist comes in, doesn't it? What a go! Right, I'm going to ask you a few questions, right? About how many appearances did you have? I've been having a look at your stats, right? How many appearances, Matthew Tissier?
What, for Southampton altogether?
Yeah.
540.
All right, I'll let you have that one.
If you look at Wikipedia, they only do league.
Yeah, correct. How many goals?
209.
Tell me your favourite goal when you had Timmy Flowers in the back of the net from Blackburn away. Is that your favourite?
That was a sweet
Man
one.
Man United.
What, a chip?
Yeah, Man United at home.
Yeah, the chip was a nice one, but the Blackburn one's still my favourite one of all the goals I scored. I mean, the last goal at the Dell was pretty special in terms of what it meant and timing of it and everything. But from a technical point of view, the Blackburn goal for me was my best one.
Yeah. I mean, people just asked me. I went to with both young players at Southampton. I mean, if you look back at when I think first got in the team, we had Burridge in goal. Derek Statham, me, Russell Osborne, would be right back. Jim Forrest.
Jerry Forrest.
Then you'd have you, Jimmy Case, Cockrell, Danny Wallace, Rodney Wallace, Shearer. Whoa.
Yeah, Barry Orne, I think. Was Barry Orne there then as well? Barry was there then?
He come after me. Barry.
After you? Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you must have seen some talent come out of that. If that, over the sort of last 40 years, the players that they sold on. That's why I'm surprised that the best one stayed. That's why you stayed with the best one, eh?
Did you tell Shearer that, did you?
Yeah, he was rubbish. He was rubbish. When he scored 3 goals that season, didn't he?
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
He couldn't hit a barn door when it was with us.
His second touches an header. He rubbish that Shearer. What did he do? Where did he go? Didn't
exactly.
Himself, did he?
Rubbish. Exactly. 260 league goals, rubbish.
So out of all the young, the Gareth Bales, who else would think of all the Walcotts, Chamberlains? For you, what you see as a youngster down there, who did you think was going to be the player, or was it someone that didn't go through and make it?
Blimey, I think probably as youngsters, I thought Theo Walcott was going to be the best one. He didn't really get to the heights that I thought he was get to, having watched him as a 16 or 17-year-old.
What position was he then as a kid? Because he chopped and changed like Chamberlain, didn't they? Were they wingers?
Yeah,
were they strikers?
He was a winger. It was more of a winger then. And I know he'd like to play inside, play centre forward, and he did that a little bit. But I thought that winger was his best position.
Yeah, and then Gareth Bale was he a fullback at the time?
Yeah, Gareth was obviously left back with us, wasn't with us for very long. Scored a couple of decent free kicks, and kind of really took off when he went to Spurs. Yeah, after Harry tried to tell him.
So how many years were you there? 19? How many? 18,
19? 17 altogether. I was 33.
How many managers and assistant managers? Well, like what they called? In between managers, whatever they're called. How many of them did you go through? Caretaker managers. So managers and caretaker managers, how many do you reckon you went through? It's all your fault. It's all your fault because no one else stayed. You know that? All these managers getting the sack. It's got to be your fault.
It's really weird actually because there was 9 managers altogether, but Chris Nichol was my manager for the first 6 years. So in the last 11 years, I had 8 managers.
Wow. And then did they go down? Did they relegation? And
well, the year after I retired, they got the cup final, and then 2 years later, they got relegated.
Oh, so see what happens when the God. Did you hear the famous quote, Alex Ferguson quote about you, which I love?
Go on.
He said Matthew Le Tissier, good accent, moment. He said Matthew Le Tissier wouldn't get in my team. I don't want him in any other team I play against. So that is a lovely backhanded compliment somewhere.
Yeah, there's definitely a compliment there somewhere. I'm taking that.
Yeah, I love that. Even if he knew my name, I'd be happy. Don't worry about that. So, a couple of minutes of Tiz Premier League. What do you reckon is going to happen? Are they going to restart? Are they going to close doors? Are they going to go abroad?
I think it's looking more than likely that it'll restart behind closed doors in a neutral venue at the moment is the most likely scenario, and they'll finish the season.
Do you think? I think it's unfair. Like Villa is saying that they've got 6 home games to come. That's more. You know, it's a lot more than any other team that fighting relegation. Do you think they're going to fight that? Because I think if I was in Villa, I'd want to play my own games at home, obviously.
Well, even without any crowd, do you think it makes a difference?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's as a player, you'd rather play at the Dell, wouldn't you? You think back when we were playing relegation, if it was behind closed doors, I think we would have rather played at the Dell than play away or play somewhere you're not confident in. Or
yeah, there's a small difference, I think, in you're comfortable in the surroundings and you kind of get used to the dimensions of the pitch and all that kind of stuff without really thinking about it. So there's probably a small advantage in it, but I think given the fact that what the country's gone through at the moment, I think they need to just push that to one side and just crack on with it. Do you know what I mean? It's not a massive amount of difference, and I think that, to be honest, the teams down there, I think some of them are just playing at politics because of the precarious position they're in.
Yeah. And plus, if we played at Dale, you've gone. Hold up, where you gone?
You gone?
I've gone. Wait, there I am. And if we was playing at Dale, we knew where the local McDonald's was, didn't we? Straight.
Yes, but never on the day of a game. You put in your book.
Was it day before? Oh, was it day before? So it was the pre-match evening meal before.
Exactly, it was the pre-match.
I'm just saying, you read my book.
Well, I might have done. The pages it meant to me, I did.
You just went to the back and looked back at the Tissier, didn't you? Like we all do. I don't think I've ever read any professional footballer's book. I just look for my name and just read that bit.
What's he said about me?
Anyway, Harry's Heroes returning to the screen soon. You're looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we haven't seen the edit.
Anything for that.
The way they did last series, I think they put it together really, really well. And obviously, there was a lot of hours of filming, a lot of travelling for most of us who actually could be bothered to do the whole lot. And, and so
don't give me
who's
the talker? I ain't got a clue to it. I just hope they showed a bit with me, you and Mark Wright went shopping.
Oh,
now that would be priceless. If they show that is TV gold.
Honestly, I think that's the last time. That's the last time I've actually cried while laughing.
I actually pee me panties then. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Well, cheers. I love you and leave you. Say hello to San Francisco for me.
Lovely.
Thanks for talking to you, and I miss you, my friend. I hope to see you soon for a game of golf.
Let's hope so, Ray. Take it easy, pal. Love you.
Cheers. And you. Love you. Bye, son.
Bye, mate.
Bye, mate.